morning, peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. How are you all doing today? I wanted to come in this morning and, like I do every morning, for now, and just share. The moon is in Taurus, and Taurus is the energy of our senses. And yesterday I had the incredible opportunity to hike, and I do this, this is not, I do this often is what I'll say. When I say often, I mean like every other month or depending on what's going on here. Me and my friend James will go down to the Angeles Forest and just go for a hike. And yesterday when I was there, look at this mugwort. Oh, this is fresh mugwort. And when I tell you, the fragrance is unbelievable. This is chaparral. I'm sorry, this is cedar. Oh, and like cedar and pine and the fragrance again. And so one of the things that I am very aware of being in this country, and I just want y'all to know, like I hold a great energetic field around this country and how it not only treats Black people, but all people. And I also understand, that I have been able to use this system's oppression to bring me into my power, because oppression creates, it's an energy to push down, to oppress, to resist, right? And what that does is it creates strength. It gives us new energy to do different things. So let me say, I'm not saying that right. I always think of a diamond when I'm thinking about oppression. And I think of all of the pressure that comes to that diamond in its raw state in order for it to become brilliant and beautiful. So I think of that when I'm thinking of Black people, that we are the diamond mine. Like we carry so much pressure and experience so much pressure that it gives us the opportunity to become fully realized if we don't collapse under it. And if we are willing to learn. So, like in this country, I remember when I was young, I had before they had this HPV, whatever sort of thing, I guess I was diagnosed with whatever HPV is now. I had that then at like 17. And I went to a Chinese herbalist and he gave me, this is chaparral from Sacred Herbals, from Sacred Smokes. But he gave me chaparral pills and he gave me like 500 tablets and I had to take like 30 of them a day. And I did. I took like 30 of them a day for like, a month or so at the most. And I never had a negative pap smear again. And the thing about this country is that if I go to the doctor will say, you need surgery, you got to cut this, you got to chemo this, but here, the earth, here's where the medicine is. This is the medicine, whether it be herbs or crystals, and there are all sorts of herbs. There are countless herbs to heal us. And when I tell you, it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I talk to people all the time who are suffering with prostate cancer and, breast cancer and all these sort of things. And we don't understand that the medicine is in the earth because we've been indoctrinated and conditioned to believe that these Western European thinking doctors, because many of them are also Black, but they have been conditioned out of the true methods of healing. And that's why as a woman I am doing my best to go back to the earth and connect to source and remember who I am and what I am, because it is in our understanding of connecting to the earth that we heal ourselves, that we actually remember and we heal ourselves. So, and for me, it can be a little maddening because there's a documentary on Netflix that talks about how marijuana was made a drug that's off limits because it actually opens the mind, because it actually helps people open their hearts and helps people heal and helps people release because it is a natural medicine for the earth. So I just want to encourage you. The moon is in Taurus today at the 23rd degree, and that's randomness. And really study. I encourage you all to study. Like I said, I'm here sharing my journey. Yesterday in my video, I'm here sharing not to tell you what to do, but I'm showing you how I do it because you might find your own path, your own way. I once had a lover, and I've shared this before, and I had this lover who, would pray and meditate and ask God what was his medicine. And when he wanted to, really have a great erection, he wouldn't use Viagra. He would eat 8 oranges. He would eat 8 oranges because that's what Spirit told him would help him. And what are oranges? Oranges is Oshun energy. It's the lover energy, right? And so it would open up his energy for him to be able to sustain an erection for an extended amount of time. I also, for the last 3 years, have been working to heal my own sexual energy. And I have done that by natural ways. I have done that by using black cohosh. I have done that by using Reiki inside of my womb. I have a friend who, her name is Jackie, and she does sacrocranial work and all sorts of work, and she would put her hands inside of my yoni and help me release the tension in my body. And what I realized, and I didn't even know, was that my sexual energy, which is this Taurus energy, right? The Taurus is the sensual energy, was miswired. And why was it miswired? Because I had been exposed to sex at such a young age where my body didn't really have the faculty to harness sexual energy appropriately. And because we live in a country where pornography is everywhere and where women are not given the tools to really function in our full capacity. We're focused into you should get married and have children, but we're greater than that, right? So we harness all of this sexual power. And if it's not focused on our divine gifts, it will begin to create inside of us obsessiveness, because there's a yearning to have the energy in you is yearning for you to express it some way. So because our minds are express it through love, and our conditioning is you should express it with a partner or with children, we push it into this way that is not always natural, because we don't understand the full scope of who we are, our connection to the earth, our connection to one another, our connection to the unseen. Really, as women, we are very deeply connected to the unseen realities, the mystical world. And so if we're not given permission to play and dream and hope and be creative in our minds, then that energy is filtered in ways that will bring depression and sadness and hopelessness. But the way to heal it is with the natural medicine. So I want you to know, right? So for the last couple of years, I've been really working to heal my body, because Taurus governs our senses. I've been working to heal my senses. And so I stopped fantasizing about sex, which is something a lot of women do. We fantasize about sex because we are very sexual beings. But I stopped fantasizing about sex and started putting my fantasy and my imagination, right? That's what it is. That's what fantasy is. It's imagination. Putting my fantasy and my imagination in things that I am divinely led and called to do that don't include partnership or children. Because It is the feminine that taps into the unseen realms. And the unseen realms is the heavenly realm, and the heaven has to come to earth. So when we focus on the unseen realms, then we ask God, the Holy Spirit within us, how do I manifest this? How do I bring this out of the heavenly and into the physical? And then Spirit will show you. So as I've been healing my own sexual energy and focusing less on passion and, oh, I want him, and, oh, I want to be married, and, oh, I want children, and like I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress over and over and over again because I had a wedding fantasy, right? And so when I stopped doing that, now I'm like creating classes and helping other people heal, and healing myself and healing my family, because I move that energy from that one place and into this new experience. And not only is it looking this way, but I actually have healed my body. So there was a time when all I could have was clitoral orgasms. But as I've been doing the work to really move my energy and heal my womb and heal my body, now I'm having these deep orgasms when I'm with a partner, because I am focused. I'm not in my head, I'm actually in my body. And I've been having these deep orgasms that are breathtaking, like, ah! And so I also have a rule when I'm with a partner, after we're together, if I meet somebody new, I don't talk to them for 3 days. No talking for 3 days. Why? So I can get my energy back, so that I'm not off in la la land dreaming about, oh my God, I want him so much. Because I need to bring my energy back and use that orgasmic energy for what? For healing my body, for creating my life, for helping other people heal, because that's what our sexual energy is for. It's for healing, it's medicine, it's a part of God's gift to the feminine. So while the moon is in Taurus and today is a moon day, I encourage you to think about how you're using your sensual energy. Are you spending time daydreaming about somebody's fantastic peen? I get it. Or if you're a woman who is in love with other women, who shares love with other women, are you dreaming about when you can have that? No, use your energy, use your sexual life force energy to connect to source and ask source how to use it. We've been misusing all of our sensual sexual energy. And when we learn and study and prove yourself worthy of this universal gift that it is to be the feminine, to magnetize, to create, to generate, to give birth. Prove yourself worthy and learn, and then give birth to what you're here to give birth to. All right. Peace and blessings, y'all. Have a wonderful Monday. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.